We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
I'm gonna tell you something, guys. This is having the coronavirus at 50. It's fucking no joke, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so exhausted.
Yeah.
But you didn't really have any symptoms though. You were the one who had like no symptoms.
Right.
Except for the back going out. And
Yeah, except
being
for
in the
the
hospital for 4
except for out the
days.
emergency room. But other than that, it was pretty chill.
Now my fucking sciatica feels like it's going out. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus. And dude, my digestive system is fucked. I don't know
Still?
dude, my stomach is so distended. Like I look like a 50-year-old fat guy.
Huh. I don't know. I had some of the stomach rumbling shit where I was making noises that are actually alarming me because it was going, boy, boy. And I was like, what the fuck is that noise? But it's funny. The nurse that was doing all the testing for the thing I'm shooting, she was talking to, they said, well, how was it? And I said, well, I lost my taste and smell, but I had days where I was, sweating, but cold. I said, but really it felt like a bad hangover for me. I think I was lucky. The nurse like, I had it too. And I said, how was it for you? And it was just a laundry list of shit. She's 51 and she was like, this and this. But then the other thing she said was it felt like I was stabbed in my back and my legs and stuff. So
yeah,
I was definitely part. That's the reason you were in the hospital was that COVID.
Dude,
the back.
I tried the last 2 days. I tried to do a walk around the block.
Oh, yeah.
I leave my porch and I'm feeling like, fuck yeah, dude, halfway down the block, I'm dying.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're fatigued or like you're in pain.
Pain.
Damn.
Oh,
Like,
fuck,
and my stomach is just, dude, I'm taking Swiss Chris, Lax. I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah.
Are you taking it? What about that? Are you taking the pain meds? You think that's fucking with you or no?
No, I'm not taking the pain meds because pain meds always, dude, Vicodin and Percocet always got me constipated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even talk straight.
Well,
say that.
Well, that's what they say. They say that what was that movie Dak Shepard did, Chips, when his character was addicted to painkillers. And Mike Pena's character goes, when was the last time you've taken a shit? He goes, I don't know, 2 weeks. I'm fine, man. Just because he's so addicted to.
And dude, the thing that's crazy is I'm so regular. I'm one of those guys that I'm in the morning, boom, I'm good.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it's like, no, you're not doing this for a while, Jason.
Oh, jeez. That sucks. It fucksies.
Fucksy sucksies. How are you guys?
I moved to Seattle.
Will, you look like you're all better. Like you
yeah,
literally
Will.
look like you're all better.
Yeah, because I decided, I was like, if I'm going to be better, I'm going to be fucking better. I'm going to wear a cute Hawaiian shirt, get a haircut, and lay out in the sun.
Yeah, he looks like he's in Dunkirk right now. I was like, this guy's ready to fucking shoot a movie.
I love it. Oh, what's up, guys? Are we doing this?
Yeah, we've been. I recorded most of this, so we're already ready. We're
cool.
Welcome back in the podcast.
Welcome back to the Lion's Den, episode number whatever it is.
It's not 100 yet, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that for episode 100, we're together in the den.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating and a glowing review. And Will in his gorgeous shirt. Read it. And we're also at YouTube. You know all the fucking stuff.
Yeah.
Members only content. Patreon.com/LionsDenPod for all your members only stuff. I'm out of it.
Yeah. That sucks because I was kind of hoping you could carry this because I had to get up at 5 a.m. today and I just got home. But I'm
that's another thing. Because I'm not fucking doing anything.
Yeah.
I get tired.
Yeah.
I just wake up now at 2 a.m. and I'm up till 6.
Ugh.
So then at let's see, last night I woke up at 3 a.m. Just woke up wide awake. So at 4, Z-Quil.
Yeah.
So then at 9:30 this morning, Z-Quil hangover.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I'm doing a double shot of Z-Quil.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a big fella.
Yeah, you're going to Little Wayne it and just fucking take it all.
Got to get the scissor.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been really weird. It's like I don't feel sick, but I feel tired.
It's still there.
Yeah.
It's like a marathon thing. Like that's where towards the end of it for me was worse than the beginning. I've never experienced something like that. Like, why is this still happening to me.
Right. Isn't it
You know?
fucking weird?
It
And it's
is.
one of those things where I'm out of the woods as far as I'm past the whole, contagious stage and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm released as far as quarantine but dude, I'm exhausted.
out of
And
it.
so I was researching today and they're saying people are feeling the effects of this stuff 9 months out.
Mm.
Just like,
That's
especially a little
that's
older, because I am a little older than you two fellas.
Yeah,
And it's definitely affected me differently, man. It's like,
yeah.
That's the
It's-
scariest part, is that just everybody, it just completely hits them completely different. Like
totally different.
that's
Yeah,
the
I'm not coughing. I'm not hacking up a lot. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not sneezing. I'm not fevery. None of that. I'm just fucking tired. Like everything makes me so tired. Eating makes me tired.
Oh, are
Just
you like
exhausted.
just saying fuck it and just saying I'm just laying down today, like sitting on the couch, lay down, forget
today
it?
at backyard all day. And my big, those big round papasan chairs all day in the backyard, passing out, waking up.
Well, at least your backyard is heaven. So
Yeah, I know that's true. Looks
Keeps
like
me relaxed.
Morocco.
It's warm. We're in Southern California, so we're not dealing with the Texas issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So-
that's like serious over there. I heard.
Oh, it's insane, man. Have you seen the videos? People's pipes are just bursting. Their pipes are freezing over so bad that they're bursting inside the walls, and people's homes, literally the inside of their houses, look like fucking waterfalls.
That's
And there are
insane.
these icicles hanging from their ceiling fans. Dude, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Am I stupid? I never
Yes.
saw. I set myself up. Fuck. But still sharp. You're still sharp. But I've never pictured Texas as a place that snows.
Well, the last time they had weather
You
like
know?
this was 35 years ago. The last time they had weather like this, I believe, was 1989.
Mm.
That was the year I graduated high school, and I'm
Jeez.
50. But the thing is, Texas it's on its own independent power grid. They're independent from the rest of the country because they didn't want to follow federal regulations.
Oh wow.
And federal regulations would have regulated that they insulated all the equipment and all that stuff, and they just weren't prepared.
Wow.
And everything just froze because they're not used to weather like this. There's no snow. They don't have the infrastructure.
Yeah.
There's no snow. The roads aren't plowed. The equipment, the grids aren't insulated correctly. So everything's just freezing. They lost water, power. Dude, it's crazy. They had to bring snow into the house to melt so that they could use the melted snow to flush their toilets.
whoa.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Holy
Cra-
shit.
And we're not talking like, I'm not talking like poor neighborhoods. I'm talking like normal middle class, nice houses.
Yeah.
Just fucked. They're bringing
Jesus.
snow in from outside to melt it, to flush their toilets. Meanwhile, Ted Cruz boned
Yeah.
Out. Did you see what he did?
Yeah. That what is that about? He just went
So,
to Cancun or something.
he's
He's like, bye. Good luck.
Him and his family flew to Cancun,
Wow.
and he got caught at the airport. Somebody took a picture of him on the plane. So then he pretended I was just taking my daughters and coming back. I was being a good father, and I was just taking my daughters to vacation. Then I'm coming right back. It was all bullshit, because what happened was his family has some haters, and a friend of his wife's, leaked their text thread.
Oh
to the
wow.
press, where they were planning a fucking vacation.
Oh. Whatever
And
happened
then he,
to just
and then
just
he tried
get
to throw his kids under the bus. That was hilarious. He literally goes, "I was just trying to be a good dad."
they wanted to.
And then the funniest part is, a bunch of people want like justice for their family cat, because apparently, or the dog or whatever, they left the dog at the house.
Oh my god. Jesus.
But yeah, it's insane, dude. He just left. He boned out and then tried to. I think this is going to end him, because he's just keeps getting caught lying about it. But man, it's crazy. People are breaking up furniture in their houses and putting it in the fireplace to keep warm,
That's unbelievable.
like their babies' cribs and shit.
And
People are dying because they're trying to sleep in the car with the heater
Oh,
on.
is that what happened to somebody that they
Yep.
died?
They're carbon monoxide poisoning. They're going into the car to keep warm, and they're fucking dying. And
Wow.
then a lot of people, what they do is they run their stoves in the house, and can't do that either.
wow.
So it's pretty crazy.
That used to be an old-fashioned way to kill yourself, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Somebody put a head. You put your head in the stove. I
Yep.
always thought that was like that's a little. You could find a better way,
Right?
like something. Just take the Pill Express and and get out of there. Why
Hey,
jump off things and hurt
Make it
yourself?
head first, gainer, boom, done.
Yeah.
I don't want to die like this.
Yeah. I don't want to
Or
go.
burning.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, no. Oh, there's that cookie that fell. Man, I should check in on David then, because he got stuck there. Our friend David Sullivan, who I think we talk about, but he got stuck at the ranch where he is, and then he sent me a letter from the Texas government saying you can't leave. This is a serious thing, and I just kind of went, oh man, and then that was the end of that. So that's a good friend. I was a good
luck,
friend
buddy.
Yeah.
They're definitely snowed in. I'm wondering how they're. Knowing Dave and knowing that it's a ranch, they're probably prepared as far as generators. If you're going to live in a place like that, man, you got to get a generator and gas power generator.
That's the of all the people, I would want to get stuck with David Sullivan. He's like the most manly man.
Right. He's probably setting everything on fire.
But he also set my house on fire. So I don't know.
Yeah, true.
So I wouldn't trust him getting wood for the family fire.
True. Right. He's going to get wood with lead-based paint on it and then just explode the whole house.
What's crazy
is
my dad moved from Texas weeks ago.
Perfect.
Wow.
He's like fucking Ted Cruz. Bye guys, have fun.
Wow.
Bye. Now he's living in California again. Yeah, dude. I was like, man, you skipped right in time. He's like, yup.
Wow.
It's insane, man. And the funny thing is, when you saw Ted Cruz come back from the airport, and he was pretending he was just dropping his kids off, he had a giant suitcase.
Oh yeah,
giant
suitcase. Yeah. I was dropping my kids off. You have a suitcase full of vacation hats.
Yeah, that's not an overnight bag, a-hole. But man, I've been looking at all these videos and watching this shit in Texas. I feel so bad for them because even though they hate on us, they hate on California. Ted Cruz hated on California when we were going through our fires and all that stuff. And people in Texas are like, oh, I'm not hating on them. I don't want anybody to be in that situation, but God damn, it looks. You see the picture of the car in the parking garage where the pipe burst over it, and it's just like a frozen waterfall over this car.
No.
It's insane. Friends of mine live in Houston, and she posted a picture of her and her husband. They posted a picture of this fountain that's in their neighborhood. It's just an ice fountain.
Wow.
Everything's just freezing. People are doing this thing on TikTok where they're taking boiling water and going outside with it and then just throwing it in the air, and it's just dissipating.
That's insane.
It's so
fucking
cold, which is crazy because in a couple weeks it's going to be beautiful there.
Yeah, it's going to be like what Texas is.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
Spring. Because I love Austin, but man,
and everyone moved. Everyone's moving there too. That's what's weird. Everyone moved to Austin. Now it's like, oh shit.
Everybody we know is there.
Yeah, I've been following our buddy Red Band on Twitter, and he's kind of been tweeting about all this stuff. And his power went out, and it was pretty nuts. I imagine it being that cold, and then you have no water and no power.
Yeah.
And it gets colder inside the house. That's the crazy part. Uh-huh. Inside people's homes, it was 25 degrees in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you hear that Daily episode the other day or whatever, talking to the reporter who lives there? And he's like, yeah, in my house, it's 25 degrees.
Oh, geez. That's right. Yeah.
Fucking crazy. You know how cold that, bro, 50 in the house is so cold.
Oh, yeah. It's too cold. Remember when, oh, yeah, that's 25 fucking degrees indoors. That's the smallest penis ever. That's the smallest penis ever. That's bye-bye pee-pee. That's what that is.
It's true. How did they do it back in the day?
That's why they killed animals and wore their fur and shit.
Yeah, they got real nuts. They got creative. Yep. They got themselves out of it. They just killed the family dog and
cut the belly of a cow open and just lay inside that cow, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, those women must have smelled horrible back then.
Oh my God.
No, everybody must have smelled horrible back in the day.
Dude, wooden teeth, just gross.
Just die.
But that
sucks.
So, yeah, all things considered, I'm doing okay over here at my house, and we're at 70 degrees, but I'm just in a little bit of pain still.
Yeah.
I still got the lower back thing, and now that weird sciatic thing down my ass is happening, but one day at a time.
Boy, if you were in Austin, that'd be perfect. If you're constipated, you don't have to worry about melting ice to flush your toilet. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, I've been fine. I would have just been peeing on myself to stay warm.
It's not a bad idea.
Be the bad people in Texas. Just piss yourselves.
Until it freezes.
Just goes
Yeah.
fucking orange ice sword coming out of your pee-pee.
Orange.
But man, yeah, I don't know, man. This has been really fucking difficult. However, I keep telling myself, all three of us are so lucky
Yeah.
that we got such a minor case of that corona shit because, bro, people are fucked.
Yeah, you were next to somebody who was. I mean, that's the scary part because you just don't know.
Yep.
You know?
You don't know.
I'm still nasally for some reason, and they brought it up at rehearsal. They go, "What's going on with your nasal problems?" I'm like, "I'm trying here. It's going to be an interesting character choice tomorrow."
When do you shoot?
Start tomorrow.
Oh wow!
At like 5 a.m.
Where?
Dude, I don't know what's going on, but I'm the luckiest when it comes to shooting something. It's like a mile away.
Is it Radford?
It's not Radford. It's like a juice bar. It takes a scene takes place at a juice bar, but it's the next street. And I was like,
awesome.
Oh my God, like this.
Do you want to talk about what you're filming at all, or you like? What?
It's just I can't say much. It's a what they call a spec pilot, which is basically like when you go out to pitch something. When you're trying to tell a TV show, usually you just try to sell it by talking about it, saying what it's going to be and what you think the 100 episodes would be, and then people think in their head if that works, and then they pay you to write it and then you shoot it. This is the certain people involved have the resources to actually just shoot it and then try to sell it. So it's like how some of our friends have shot specials, then they try to go out and sell it.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, which I at this point I think that's the way to do it. And so it's just shooting it with nobody telling us what to do, and then they're going to go out and try to sell it somewhere. But it takes, it's like townies in Boston.
But you got
I got to do the accent.
You got some good people involved so it's got a pretty good chance of.
Yeah, and they'll at least get all the meetings. So I mean, it's like
it's you, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. And, imagine it's me and Ethan Hawke, and we rob banks. Like what? We get locked in a vault. It's actually a play that we're going to do on Broadway. What, Brent?
Interesting.
But I got to do the accent. That's the only thing. Like I'm from New England, and I have it. It's too embarrassing to try it,
Come on, let's hear your Boston accent. I'm terrible at it.
It's actually not. It's a really tricky one, but everything's like, we're going to get out there and play some ice hockey. What are we going to do? And you have to, it's just hard. Then you got to match everybody because everybody's trying to do it. And so it's just an insecure new thing for me that they're like, Brent, when you say this, it's like this. And in my head,
they're telling you how to speak in an accent.
Yeah, that's literally down the street. I'm like,
you mean the thing that I grew up around? Oh, okay.
Well, the guy who wrote it has he's from this Revere. He talks like he's like straight out of The Departed, And so it's kind of hard when he sounds like that. And then he wrote these characters based off his friends. So,
wow.
But it's
cool though. I like that it's based off of real shit.
Yeah.
Is it funny?
It is funny. Actually, that's the easy part because it's that New England, everybody yelling at each other, but they love each other's sense of humor. So,
could you do a Boston accent?
Can I?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Genius.
Yeah. I mean,
Revere. Say Revere.
My mom's from Boston. I feel like maybe it's in there somewhere.
Your mom's from Boston? I did not know that.
Pretty much. Yeah. New York, Boston. She split time. She was born in like Framingham, Massachusetts.
Oh wow. I thought she was a
no shit
California native.
Now she's East Coast. She's New York.
Framingham. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Framingham.
Like she went to UMass, Amherst, the whole thing.
What? I feel like your mom has been from
blood.
everywhere, by the way.
Will's literally from everywhere. Think about Will. Will's from California, Chicago, Texas, and the East Coast now.
Yeah, and San Fran. I remember your mom was in San Fran. So
yeah, she lives there. Yeah, we moved there. I mean, I was also born in Peoria, Illinois. So it's real confusing.
Isn't that where Richard Pryor was born?
Yep.
Wow.
I think in Cosby too.
Oh, let's bring him up.
Sorry. Did I just get canceled?
Whoopsie.
Debbie Downer. So you got a real rapey town over there. Huh?
Yeah. So
I've heard Peoria is a fucking dog shit town. I'm pretty happy I left. I've heard it's pretty terrible.
Wow.
Well, offended so many people from Illinois now.
Sorry.
I took a shot at Cosby. You took a shot at a community. So
just a full town.
Brent, were you born in Connecticut, like in the town you lived in? Like
No, Hartford, but it's like that's the only hospital. There's not a hospital in my town, but it's all the same. It's so small.
dude, I'm so
Yeah.
LA. I was born in Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. Then you went to the that Malibu Canyon thing,
Hollywood Malibu and then Hollywood and then Long Beach.
but Malibu, where it felt like there was always going to be a murder at some point.
Right. I was literally living near the fucking Manson family compound.
That just seems so interesting to me.
It was a trip.
Yeah.
Re-up. Dude, I got a busy April.
Yeah.
Yep. I got 3 headlining gigs in April.
No shit. Nice.
Yeah. Stir Crazy Comedy Club got rescheduled. So we're doing that.
Dude, I was so happy when you texted me that. Dude, having stuff on the books is so great. When you texted me that, I was like, fuck yes.
It's the best.
I think it's the 9th and 10th.
Yeah, April 9th and 10th, Stir Crazy Comedy Club, Arizona. And then I'm doing April 2nd and 3rd, I'm doing Wise Guys
Awesome.
in Salt Lake. And then April 22nd through the 25th, Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, Vegas.
That's sweet.
Damn.
I got
Got the antibodies.
some stuff on the books, baby.
Dude, the
awesome.
whole antibodies is very confusing. I don't know what you guys know about it, but like I was kind of under the assumption of like, oh, once you get it, it's really hard to get it again. But the more I'm hearing about it, like you can get it again.
Yeah.
Like I heard of another comic who got it twice. It's like not like even if you get it, like you don't get like a silver medal of like, oh yay, I'm good forever. It's like doesn't mean shit. You can just get it again.
Yep. They're saying
Fucking
even if you get the vaccine, you should still wear masks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they're going to continue. You might have to get like a booster every year and shit like that.
So I'm gonna like my whole life it's just gonna be masks now. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna bedazzle mine then.
Apparently, from what Dr. Fauci said, that everyone should be vaccinated by Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And we should be back to some semblance of normal.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm sure, but it'll only get better though. Technically, like the numbers where they're at now is like what they were in like October.
Oh no, numbers are going down. We're good.
So that's great.
Oh, that's good.
We good, and people are getting vaccinated right now. There's 1.4 million people that are vaccinated.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom got her second one.
Nice.
Not a problem. People were like scaring her, saying that the second shot was going to make her sick and all.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh,
My
good.
mom's so tough, dude.
Yeah.
She's really healthy though. That's the thing. But yeah, she got her second vaccination. My mother-in-law got hers on the books, both of them. So
Nice.
she's got her first one coming up. So yeah, that's good. When the elderlies get their vaccines, that makes me a lot more comfortable. Did your dad get one, Will?
My dad got his second in a couple weeks, and then my girl got both. She's done.
How'd she work that out?
Because
She skipped the line.
Yeah, she cheated. She lied. She said she was 80. No, she works with as a therapist for like kids. So she's able to do that. Healthcare.
Yep. Elaine's technically can get it because she's her mom's legal caretaker.
Oh, wow.
So she's got to wait now
so-
because,
How's she doing with it?
great. She's way healthier than me. So
Really? Ah, shit. That's good. That's good news.
younger than me also. Fuck.
Jason, it's fine. You're not that old. It's gonna be okay.
I know, but it's so different.
Yeah.
You're trying to do a walk around think about it.
Walk.
A walk around the block
Ugh.
took everything out of me.
Ugh.
And I had to stop a few times and like put my hands on my knees and be like, okay, let's go.
Man. Well, you look great. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, you do look good.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. Thank you. Do you guys know what Discord is?
Yes.
Isn't that something that kid Joseph Gordon-Levitt does?
I don't know.
No, that's record. Never mind.
I think I know what you're going for. It's way different.
One of our fans, Nicole, the artist, really good artist, she sent me a thing about Discord and I don't know anything about it. I'm going to look into it, but apparently people can go on there and talk about us.
It's kind of, I think it's like almost like a different version of Patreon. Like it's like a community of like you can just chats with different people and like we can like hop in there and like chat with people. I think it's something like that. It's just like another thing kind of. It's like a Patreon light kind of. It's like a free chat.
Oh yeah, Rick Glassman told me about this.
They started one for our Lions Den thing. So
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Our buddy Ricky Glassman does that and goes in there at night and chats with people from his
I
pod
talked
or
to Rick
something.
today.
Well, I
You
guess.
did?
Yeah, he
Nice.
checked in on me today.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Well, I guess if people are doing that, I mean, I guess email us a link to it, so I guess we can check it out. I mean, I don't know
have it
how to use
somewhere,
it,
but I don't know where it is. But
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'll ask
yeah,
her.
either way, just send us an email with it. Not you, but just the people who are doing it, and maybe we can fuck around with it.
Fuck
something.
around with it,
I don't know.
dude. People are getting back on stage. Everyone, people are. You notice a lot of people are touring again.
Yeah, I did notice that, and I also noticed locally there's things that are starting to people are starting to do shit locally.
Hollywood Improv hit me up.
Really?
They're going to start doing an
nice.
outdoor show Thursdays and Saturdays.
Wow, it's gonna feel so weird going back to our home clubs.
Oh man,
Just like even smelling it, as weird as
Right.
that sounds, just being able to just be there again.
Get
It's
the
so
cheese-
weird.
cheese sticks. You know,
It's like we all went to jail and you get out. You know.
I mean, think about that. We've all been back on stage, but none of us have really been back on stage locally at local
No.
clubs. That's weird.
That the Venice show is back. Ahmed's Venice show is back.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Which is
Once
awesome.
I'm 100%, I'm now. Once I'm 85%, I'm going to try to start getting back out there.
Yeah, I
But,
think next month. I'm
Yeah,
gonna try.
there's some good shows. Looks like, but yeah, that I was interested in hearing about. Jay, one of the managers at Improv, texted me and said, "Come through. We're going to start doing these shows on I think he said Saturdays and Thursdays outdoor. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I just do a local improv show. Just get up, see the fucking comics, and yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice to just be around our friends. It's like,
I'm probably
how'd
gonna
you do
wait
in the
out-
clean? I did all right. You know,
Yeah.
it's like we all just went to jail for like a
Did your
group
time?
Ponzi
Did your
scheme.
time? I'm gonna probably wait it out for the rest of February. I'm not gonna do any shows February and maybe a
Yeah.
lot of March, but we'll see.
I got two outdoor shows next week, actually.
Nice.
Pretty cool. One's in San Diego, of course, and then the other one's here.
Oh, nice.
Where here?
At a fucking car wash. One of the dudes from like who used to Ali, that kid from Haha, he's helping run shows, and I hit him up and he's getting me on one next Friday. But then the other one is Josh Nelson's that I had to cancel on because I got COVID, and doing it again next week.
Yeah,
Wow.
I had to cancel on Josh Nelson as well.
So you do it in the car wash?
While the things are running and shit, and the phone.
People just line up in chairs inside, or are they in the car and then you just make them laugh as they go by a wash?
You get those, and you got to get the colorful soaps, the colorful,
Right.
the fake wax. You know that thing when they say this is going to wax the shit out of your car, and it's all purple and pink and shit. It smells good. Like, it's just bubbles.
It's just bubbles. It's like, wow, I paid for the wax and it looks the same.
Went extra, paid the extra. Wow, that's a trip. These shows like these venues at a car wash.
So
At a-
weird.
Yeah, what a fucking weird. We live in a weird ass world right now.
It's bizarre, man.
It's just crazy
Imagine-
how quickly your world can change so dramatically.
Yeah.
I noticed that some clubs on the East Coast are opening up. Stand Up New York looks like it opened up.
Really?
New York Comedy Club looks like it's. Oh, you know what opened up? Spokane.
Really?
Remember we did Spokane?
Yeah.
They opened
Yeah.
up. They're
No
full.
shit.
Yeah. Not full capacity, but they're open indoor.
Yeah.
shows.
Tempe Improv's open.
Yeah. Tempe Improv's open. Man, I miss this shit.
I know.
I'm
I
looking
know.
forward to April, just getting in there, and
Never flying United, but yes, I will go back somewhere.
I'm flying Delta all day.
Yeah. Oh
Delta
man.
all day. They're not selling seats. They're not selling middle seats. They're pretty reasonable, and they fly out of Long Beach now, which is great.
You know, this is how ridiculous it's getting. Just because if you think about it, we've been quarantined now for like a year and a half or whatever. You know, it's like this
10
is
years.
like
It's
year.
been 10 years.
Yeah, it's like this is year 2 of quarantine. It's like after my rookie year, and now it's like, okay, let's get it. Let's see. And so the last few days, I don't know. I just went Amazon crazy, and I bought a spin bike, one of these things where it's got the fan in it, and you do this. It's like this
Oh, that's
aggressive. It's an aggressive bike my little brother really wanted, so I was like, yeah, I'll get it. And then I got one of those things that you could dip and it's pull up, and it's just like there's gonna be a little makeshift gym in my backyard. Here's how much I could tell I'm not gonna utilize this as much as I should. Both boxes are still outside. And I got them yesterday. I I went to lift
You
one of
better
them and I couldn't do it. And I went, all right, you stay out here then.
Watch out for porch pirates, man. They're gonna steal your shit.
I thought about that, but I was like, if they could lift these things, then you know what?
They can have them. A for effort. You got it.
But I said, not a good start to Brent committing to these things.
Maybe
when
I'll
I
work
don't
out
even
at your
own them.
house, dude.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
like my backyard.
Maybe I'll work out at your place, dude.
Yeah, I'm building a little gym over there because nothing else to do.
Cut
Let's
to me
do
having
it.
a heart attack after 3 pedals on the
Well, the one thing my little, because my little brother used to do triathlons and shit and that CrossFit stuff, so he's trying to get back into all that, and so I just know whatever he sent me to buy, I know it's going to be a thing that is probably going to be so loud, and that
Right.
I'm going to last 5 pedals on, and I'm just going to be like, this is ridiculous. I'm not Conor McGregor. I don't know what this is. I just know it. I just know I'm not going to be able to utilize it. But I'm going to try it. I'll give it a go.
I've been Amazon. Guess all I've been doing on Amazon? KN95 masks.
Oh.
I bought it. They come in black, so I bought a 25 pack of black ones.
Oh, nice.
And then you should see my Amazon. It's always like KN95 masks, a Tag Heuer watch, a cigar box.
good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I got a bunch of, because I was feeling sore, but nothing like you with this COVID stuff. And I bought one of those things you put on the back of a chair, massager.
oh, those are the best.
I bought that. I bought a massage gun, another massage gun, and I bought a foot massager. So I'm just sitting in my on my couch when I had COVID, just going like.
So that back thing, it sits on your couch and you just lay down on it.
Yeah, I actually really like it. It's if you like deep massage, but
Check this out.
Oh, you got that? Is that the hookup?
Yeah, someone
There's
sent
your
me
name
this.
on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
Oh, is that like a
nice.
TikTok thing?
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
cool.
Forget
Maybe I
it's
should
like
try TikTok more.
pretty solid free thing. Fucking A. I
Nice.
did.
Whoa!
I know, right?
It's got a bit of a dildo vibe.
Yeah,
I
a
know.
little bit of
I know. It's kind of sexual.
a little sexy there.
But
Whoa.
yeah, just massage stuff and workout stuff that I haven't picked up from outside.
It's amazing. It's incredible how much money I spent on food delivery while I was in quarantine. I didn't want to touch anything in my fridge. That's the thing. I didn't want to. I had food. I have food.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to touch anything in the fridge. So I just was ordering everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard the nightmare about the Uber Eats guy.
Yeah.
But oh, by the way, they told me no on the refund.
No refund.
What happened? I don't
Yeah.
think you guys must have talked about this yourself.
Oh, so
I don't know.
we got. You know what? Let's stop because we got 6 minutes and then
Yeah.
come back.
Okay, cool.
How are
All right.
you guys seeing that? Oh, there it is. All right.
All right, be right back.
Okay, so one of the things when I posted that video about talking about my story about being in the hospital and that stuff, a lot of people I had to explain why I had lost my voice because I knew people were going to think that I'd lost my voice because of coronavirus. But Brent knows this for knowing me for so many years, but I tend to yell when I get angry to the point of where I lose my voice.
Yeah.
And so I can't go anywhere. I'm craving Starbucks and I get the same thing. I always get the same thing when I go to Starbucks. I get my coffee and then I get a little protein box with like the Chipotle chicken wrap sandwiches with the carrots and shit. So I order it. Uber Eats guy brings it. Now, one of the things that I like to do is I speak to them through the Ring doorbell. I thank them and they usually go, all right, cool, thanks. This guy like took off, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I go out and I pick up the bag and there's coffee on the porch dripping out of the bag. So I pull it into the house and then I realize, oh no, it's pouring out of the bag in my living room now. So I open the bag. The coffee is upside down
Oh my god.
in the fucking bag, soaking the protein box.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing you do when you have that situation is you think, I got to clean this shit up. So I start cleaning everything up because you know how I am about my house being clean and everything. I like things neat. So I clean everything up and I get it all and I throw it away. Then I make the complaint on the app. Guess what they asked me for? Photographic evidence. They wanted me to. So before I fucking cleaned it, they expected me to take a picture of it to prove that the guy fucked it up. So I took. The thing is, the delivery guy takes a picture of it to confirm the delivery, and in his picture, you could see coffee drops on my front porch.
Yeah.
That wasn't enough for them. They're like, no, sorry, and they told me no. But as it's happening, as I'm cleaning it, I'm fucking screaming, "You motherfucking idiot! You have one fucking job, you fucking moron!" I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
first of all, how did you put it in the bag upside down, man?
Yeah. Yeah. And he knew it. That's why he left
know?
so fast.
He ran away. Oops. Bye.
He ran away. Fucking idiot. But anyways,
Oh.
so that's what happened with the Uber Eats thing. And then I protested them. I boycotted them for probably 24 hours because I really wanted another car. And they're the only Uber Eats is the only company that delivers Starbucks.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Postmates, I don't think Postmates does. I don't think Grubhub or DoorDash. But yeah, Uber Eats is the one that if I want Starbucks delivered, I had to use them. So
God damn.
they won. Fuck them.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people do that. I remember my buddy Elliot, he would do that on purpose where he would get his money back all the time, and they kind of banned him for a little bit. And then one night when I was with him out years ago, he was like, "Let me get your info for a second because your phone's gonna die, and then I'll order it." And then I started getting these notifications going, "Your stuff is outside." And I'm like, "Elliot, are you ordering?" And I can't get my address back from you. I think it was when Postmates first came out. And he was
That's
like
funny.
the king of getting his money back all the time. And then he said one day at Uber Eats, he goes, "Oh, I guess they're catching on to the scams because I'm not getting anything back now. And they banned me." But I was like, "You don't complain all the time, Jason." So my logic is if this is like, you have to look at the record. If this is somebody who does it all the time, that's sketchy. But if you're not doing it all the time, like, own it, because I've had that fight too, where I had to go back and forth in DoorDash going, "Listen, I might be one of your most loyal members here.
Right.
And I never, ever try to get my money back. Give me my money back."
Right.
They gave me money back for bread.
Nice.
So,
What's your favorite? Because we got
bread, just bread.
yeah, they gave me one thing back that was like $3.95. And I'm like, oh great. I guess.
Cool, thanks. So we have DoorDash, Grubhub,
DoorDash is the best one.
and Uber Eats. Those I have all of them.
Yeah.
And
DoorDash
I
is
just
my
recently got Instacart.
I used that.
Yeah,
I used that once in my
Instacart.
bullshit. Yeah, I used Instacart.
Instacart is kind of cool. They do some grocery shopping for you, and they report back to you and stuff. But what your DoorDash is your favorite, Brent?
DoorDash is it's the most efficient. Like they actually would just leave it at the door. I don't have to have one of those weird conversations like I'm some agoraphobic weirdo going, "Please just leave it at the door." You know.
Well, Grubhub's that way. Grubhub's great. They just deliver it. But yeah, it's so weird, all these fucking apps, especially at my age. Because I grew up in an era where you don't get into cars with strangers. Now everybody does.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? You literally don't get in a car with a stranger, but now that's what everybody does all the time. Women alone after a late night. I've been drinking.
Crazy.
I'm just getting in this car with a stranger.
Yeah.
Fucking weird. And then to think about how many people have our address now. That's a weird thing to me. Like every single app, Instacart, fucking all of the shit, they all know where I live.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting about that too? I don't have this level of that, but there's so many actual celebrities that DoorDash all the time or Uber Eats.
Right.
But they, it's just because we're so used to it, they just use their actual address. So I've had it happen to me twice where somebody goes, "Oh shit, I'm a fan." And I'm like, "Can I take a picture or something?" Like pre-COVID. And I'm like, "Sure."
That literally happens to me every single time somebody comes to my door.
They go, "You're the ring door guy."
Yep. You're
But
the dad mad guy.
I get really, when I close the door after that, a lot of times I go, "Well, that's not good, is it?" Like,
right.
That's definitely not good. If it's a fan, like you don't fucking know.
He's so, because you don't know who's crazy. It's so fucking weird. The world, we live in the weirdest. Everything is way too accessible. Like
Yeah.
in the 80s, there was a huge gap between the muggles and the celebrities.
The Muggles.
Do you know what I mean? You would, there was just,
I
and when
just-
you saw one, you were like, holy shit, but
But but I picture like nobody gives a shit about me. It's like they're
Right.
probably more like, want to hang out? We should just hang out.
Well,
Like,
here's why,
you're
because,
accessible.
but also here's why everybody thinks they're famous now.
Yeah, well, that's
See,
true.
back in the day, it was like, you're famous, I'm not.
Yeah.
But now anybody and everybody can legitimately become famous.
My Uber Eats driver probably has more followers than me. So,
Right.
but
Right.
like, I picture like people like Halsey, like picking up food from their house from DoorDash or some shit. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
imagine some creepy dude just drops off food at their house. It's like, now you know where I live in this area. I mean,
I'm
unless
thinking
they do
that
it
level,
different.
there's an assistant,
There has to be something.
there's a security gate,
Yeah.
there's
And they probably don't use their actual names. It's not like,
Right.
Halsey. It's probably like Hal.
probably
Hal.
maybe it's palsy.
Palsy.
Yeah.
Palsy. Palsy.
Palsy. Right.
Hal Palsy.
Obviously, this is obviously Halsey. No, I'm Palsy.
No.
Bye. Oh, I guess she's just Palsy. Yeah, they all have assistants and shit. You're
That's
right.
So fucking funny.
I just know certain friends who they just get it. Yeah, just order DoorDash. Oh, it's right here. Just a second. Be on the phone, like Dalia or somebody. And then people that are actually famous. And it's like, hey, yeah, no. Dad, thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. No,
cool, man. Thanks, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
Just like,
It's so fucking weird.
I had
man.
such a weird Uber Eats experience once. This was probably 3-4 years ago. I ordered it and it said it was here, and I went outside, and the car window rolls down, and it's my ex when I first moved to LA. I hadn't talked to her, seen her in years, and she was just rolled down. She's like, "Hey." And it wasn't even, she wasn't the Uber Eats driver. She was there to hang out with someone in my building. And the Uber Eats car was behind hers with my food.
whoa.
Weird.
So I was like, hey. And like
Hi?
expecting it to be like, thanks for, and the
Uh-huh.
person's over there like, hey,
Oh,
That's like so funny.
wait, hi, good to see
Dude.
you. Weird.
When I was in India, we were driving down one of those just nightmare highways over there, and it's just these just plywood buildings all along the street, just next level poverty. But every like few buildings, there'd be like an Uber Eats sign on the fucking shack. Like,
yeah.
oh, you could Uber Eats that Indian food or whatever the fuck.
Well,
Fucking
you know,
weird. That shit is everywhere.
there was a conspiracy that we've been me and my buddy Matt been trying to figure out, because we would order pizza, and we'd be like, "Well, we've never heard of this place. Let's order this place." But there was like 7 of them that all have the same exact address. So it was
Oh,
like
shit.
some weird scam. I actually think it's kind of brilliant. I appreciate
Pizza
the
Warehouse.
hustle. Yeah, and just they're different pizzas, but it was weirdly at the same place, almost as if somebody's just like taking a business. I don't know. There's got to be
That's
some
actually
money way.
really smart. Imagine you don't have a storefront. You just have like this hidden business in this warehouse, and you could be like 5 different businesses.
Restaurants
weird.
have done that. When I worked at Uber, we actually helped restaurants create virtual versions of a different restaurant within their restaurant.
Oh,
So it's like, this is
see?
online, this is Uber Eats only, and it's like a separate name with a separate restaurant. So they basically are operating 2 businesses out of their own kitchen.
Yeah, because it
Pretty
was
dope.
because we found the address too. We had a lot of free time, so we really were like, let's go examine it, because it was down the street, and it was just like this plaza with like all the lights off. It's some weird building with no name outside.
That's
I
so
was like,
funny. You went and fucking investigated.
Yeah, we had we had a lot of free time.
Should have had me on the case. You should have had Detective.
I know.
Jason on the
I need
case.
Detective Jason for that one, because
Oh.
I gave up on the case.
I'm picturing Jason going there, just walking so slow, dun 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 dun,
Mm-mm, right.
stopping.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Don't
My
run.
sciatica,
Don't
hold
run. Please don't run. Please don't walk or run. Just stand. Please stand.
Did
Please
you hear
stand.
Brittany got rid of her dad? Brittany got her dad off that conservatorship.
Finally?
Yep.
Nice.
I think she's freeing herself up. That's great.
It's
She's
kind of
gonna be
good for her.
just fine. She's gonna be just fine. Now people are saying that she's doing more hidden messages and shit. I'm like, no, she's not. She's fine.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Relax, everybody.
You talk to
Relax.
her, you would know. If anyone would
Yeah.
know, you would know for sure that she's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many, dude. I watched. Oh, now Netflix is gonna do a Brittany doc.
Really?
Yep. Netflix is doing a Britney doc. Netflix is doing a Biggie doc.
Really?
Yep. Biggie Smalls doc. Yep.
I want them to interview you for the Britney doc. You know, that should be Detective Jason segment.
Shortest interview ever.
Why? I felt like you were really in depth with it. Like,
Yeah, I
why
got
not?
into it for a minute, but then I get such.
Then you got hacked by those Japanimation people.
Yeah,
Like,
I got hacked.
you had to lay back. They were trying to take you down.
Yep. You guys want to do emails?
Sure.
Yeah. What if I was like, no?
Well,
Like,
there's
what if
nothing
I?
There's
nothing we
literally
can do.
nothing we could do
I
about it
know
right now.
you can't even beat me up. I'm so far away.
It's just like, all right, bye, Will, I guess.
Bye.
All right, this first one's from Benny, Bennie. It's a girl.
Hey, what up? Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna
That was
do
my,
a,
that
Well,
was
you
my
can still say what
grandmother's-
up.
That's my aunt's name. Benny.
oh, Benny? That's kind of cute.
That's a very old school. It seems like in like the 20s. Yeah, Benny.
Oh yeah,
Shit, you know.
It's like a girl
Hey.
named Billy. I like girls named Billy.
that's my grandmother's name.
Really?
My
It's kind of an
grandmother's name is
attractive name.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, hey fellas, I'd previously tried to leave a 5-star review in Apple Podcast, but I'm pretty sure it is removed as a result of me referring to myself as a goofy bitch. Sounds like something Brent would call someone.
Yeah.
Bitch. I had talked about how I had seen Brent's special when it came out and becoming a fan through that, subsequently seeing Brent and Jason live at the DC Improv years ago, where I ran into him and Jason in the stairwell before the show. Brent looked at me and gave me and my friend a ladies and started singing as he walked away, to which Jason gave him a smooth bully. Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay,
This is
good.
great.
I miss DC Improv, dude. Oh.
I know.
A while after that, I saw Brent in Lexington, Kentucky, where we got into a giggle fit back and forth with each other, and he jokingly told me to shut up because he couldn't stop giggling because I was.
Was I with you? I was with you in Lexington.
Yeah, what that was the one that like shockingly was good.
It's called Comedy Off Broadway or something like that.
Yeah, it was. I forgot where exactly
Yeah.
it was, but
So
That
she
was a good
Benny.
place.
The whole
Yeah.
point of this is to say that I'm so happy to see you guys doing what you're doing now and being successful. It makes me feel like a proud 60-year-old mom instead of the 30-year-old recently single goofy bitch that I am now.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I listen to you guys every
That's
morning
funny.
on my hour-long commute to work, and it helps me get through the day. You're all my weird, specific brand of comedy of what you're doing is important, and has helped me through an incredibly hard time in my life. Thanks so much.
Nice.
I love hearing that.
Beautiful.
Good.
I love hearing that.
Makes
So nice.
COVID worth it a little bit.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Makes
Here's
COVID worth it.
here's the most Lions Den-y subject line. Best mac and cheese recipe ever.
Mm.
Hey homies, just watched the Patreon episode. This is from like 2 weeks ago. I wanted to share this recipe of the finest mac and cheese I've ever had / made. The process is a little tedious, but goddamn worth it. It uses cavatappi pasta,
Oh,
Wow,
which is
Cavatelli?
so good.
which is
Cavatappi.
lit because the cheese clings onto each swirl. I
Mm.
substitute Gouda cheese as a part of the 6 cups of freshly grated cheese, and it is creamy as fuck. I don't know if you all have the patience to do it because it usually takes me a little while I yell expletives, grating 6 cups of cheese, trying not to slice my finger off. But it's always a hit with my family and friends. Maybe it could be a funny Patreon episode. All the best, boys.
Shit.
Good.
Yeah.
I do want more mac and cheese recipes. The cavatappi pasta that he's talking about is the shit. They have it at
Mm.
Corner Bakery.
Oh, nice.
Gimme. Hey, gimme that. It's so good.
That should be the ad. Gimme.
Yeah.
That's
They should
actually
do
pretty
that.
Caesars, or what's the fucking pizza?
Pizza.
Little Caesars.
Gimme.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds fucking great. We have 2 emails, COVID-related emails. Figured we'd read these while they're still timely and we're still constipated.
Mhm.
This is from Tyler. Hey, guys. Sorry to hear about your COVID situation. Stay positive, beat it, and keep doing what you're doing. As someone who works at the hospital, not a doctor or nurse or anything, just some dude. I don't know what. Who else is there? Fucking just like a janitor? I don't know. That's all I can say.
Just hang out in lobbies and cheer people up. I don't know.
Like fucking Patch Adams, like a freelance Patch Adams. Just fucking hangs out like this guy's fucking weird.
You got a therapy clown? Come on.
Yeah. I think most folks hear how bad it will affect them. I've seen people back after 10 days and people out for months. It's hard to wrap your head around it, but focus and get over the hump. You got this. I also listen to the pod while I work, which keeps me positive in these times. It's important to mention also real quick. I feel like there's a lot of underlying like positive things, like with COVID positive. I feel like it's like underlying, like you said positive many times. Which keeps me positive. It's important to mention that on Monday afternoons, if someone is around during the intro, they're getting an earful of the theme song from your boy, because there's a special joy that takes me over when a new episode of The Lion's Den is up.
Nice.
That's awesome. Thanks, Tyler. Cool. And then we have one more Corona stuff from Carlos. Hey guys, I'm Carlos. Brent, I just watched The Outdoorsman and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, nice.
The scene towards the end reminds me of how most of my snack runs are going now, except I'm in my PJs. Hopefully we'll get to see more of you on TV soon. On to a more serious question. If you guys could go back to the past and see where and who you got Corona from, would you do it?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to know.
Yeah.
And shame them, maybe.
Yeah.
How dare you?
It was one of those disgusting people on that plane. That's who it was. God
It
damn
had to be.
United.
I hope it wasn't that
whole ass
poor.
flight.
I hope it wasn't that poor woman between us, though.
Oh, she's fucked. She got it. If you and I got it, she got it.
There's no way she didn't.
That was a
if we got
super
it.
spreader event. That's what that was.
Mhm.
Because you've already spoken with people at Comedy Club of Kansas City. No one's got it over there.
Yeah, I haven't heard one person say that they're positive.
Yep. So that poor lady that waited for that standby seat, you fucked.
She's standing by a different seat, I'll tell you that. Standing by the old gates. I hope she's okay for real.
Yeah,
'cause
me
she was
too.
actually like so sweet.
It was so packed. I mean, Brent, think about that. How fucking crazy to think. There's no way in the world we were the only ones on that plane that got that.
No
You
way.
know?
No way.
That's insane.
What if you could like sue United
Working
I
on
was
it.
or
trying to.
something? Like, I don't know. Do you have a case?
Why
Who
not?
knows?
I mean, I'll sue anybody if I figure out how to sue.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. However that works.
How
Yeah.
to sue?
Yeah. It's just so many words. It's so wordy to sue. So I don't know.
Tell you, man, I'm gonna be so extra fucking careful. Here's the thing that's crazy, because I told you on the plane, my mask came down, and the flight attendant was like, and it came down while I was sleeping,
Yeah.
and I was like, what? And I was like, oh fuck. So
Yeah.
and I was wearing, I was double masked.
Yeah.
Maybe just
But, yeah,
tape it to your glasses or some shit.
Yep, gotta get that
Just
fucking.
like one of those goofy little glasses with the mustache attached or something.
Yeah.
The glasses with a mask attached.
And then a fucking shield,
Yeah.
head shield.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
gonna fly to Utah, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
fly
so-
first class though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why not?
Did a
Do
good
it.
deal on them out of Long Beach.
Should have just done that. I should have pulled the trigger on United. They're probably all sick too.
But you didn't know United was going to be packed until you got there.
It wasn't supposed to be that packed. It didn't even look packed on the flight chart before we even got there.
Yeah,
we
there's
put-
nothing you
I
could have
re-upped
done.
We put a seat between us on purpose.
Yeah, literally walking into the airport, I went and changed it to
Yeah,
do that.
There's nothing you could have done. It's like even if you get
No.
there and you're too packed, it's like, what are we gonna do? Not go home?
Well, they should have given us the option.
The
And
fact
maybe
is-
we
the
could've.
fact that they were they were doing the standbys, that was pissing me. That
Yeah.
pisses me off. You shouldn't be doing that. Those
No.
should just be empty fucking seats.
Mhm.
You go on Delta, their flight chart, it's great. They block out all the middle seats. It's awesome. It's not a full flight.
That one's great.
So fuck it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like to know who
Yeah, for sure. Obviously would want to know. Yeah.
Yeah,
for contact tracing.
yeah. However that works, I think.
Yeah, whatever that is. Herd immunity. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What if mine just said you got it from Michael Jordan? Like what?
What?
How?
That's amazing.
I'm gonna have to tweet this.
What if it was me all along? Like, what if I actually was the one who gave it to you guys?
We thought about it.
Crazy.
But no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Although
Does
no.
anybody else Will?
Nope.
Nobody?
Everyone's Ashoka. I saw him when Brent texted us. I was with Ashoka hanging out, and and he still didn't get it. He was negative.
Great. Good.
Yeah, only
Good.
my buddy Matt's got it. He got it. My little brother didn't get it. It's so weird how it works. I was with my little brother every day. He didn't
Yeah.
get it.
My son didn't get it.
It's weird.
Yep.
Maybe it's just because I don't know. Who knows?
Well, here's I guess let's do a comedy question. Maybe I don't know if we
Okay.
can this one or not.
We're comedians. That's right. I forgot.
I know. This is Tasha. Love y'all and sorry, but I laughed so hard at your pain from your last flight. Thanks for the visual. We flew as a family to Hawaii years ago, and it was a long flight from Georgia. My dad, that's a fucking song. Long flight from Georgia. My dad is 6'4" and my mom is 5'3", but insisted she couldn't be in the middle of the seats because she needed room. Unfortunately, my dad was stuck sitting with his knees in his armpits for 12 hours next to a very large Samoan lady who fell asleep on his shoulder.
Oh,
Oh God.
This is the exact image I have in my head for you guys.
hilarious.
These emails are great. You guys are killing the emails. These are hilarious. Question. How do you get over the fear of the people you put in your comedy hating you? I have so much great material that I've dreamt about writing down or even making some content out of, but I know they would find out and hate me. Then it's like, oh well, but if it takes off, but if it doesn't, I'm just an idiot who pissed off my friends and family.
I don't know if they will hate you. I honestly don't know if they will hate you. I mean, how many times have you had people you're gonna put? You should talk about that on stage. Don't put this in your act, kind of a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I stay away from names. I keep, and if I'm talking about anybody, it's usually strangers unless it's my family. But I'm not shitting on my family.
No,
but
that's the thing.
I don't really worry about people hating me for being in my act, because here's the thing: if you're gonna do something is ridiculous, it's ridiculous enough for me to make fun of.
It's happening. Yeah, it's happening. That's
It's
on
happening.
you and your friends, exes.
And you have to talk about real shit.
You have to. It's
You
part
gotta
of
talk
the
about real
craft.
shit because it's the most relatable, and people are gonna get it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're all human. And that's to me, the way you could be confident is when I'm honest about like certain such. Obviously, we embellish or whatever, but also if I am making fun of my dad shrinking like an elf, or if I'm doing certain things like that about my family, my little brother, whatever. I'm never winning in the bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's so, and I think
That's
that's
the
what
key.
comedy is too, is we're not winning there, you know? when your son's making you flinch, you're not winning in that
Nope.
situation.
I look like the idiot.
Yeah. So
It's
that's usually what ends
self-deprecation.
up happening, you know? That's how
Yes.
you get away with it.
It's that self-deprecation is the key, but also don't overdo it. Like, oh, I suck so bad. It's like,
Yeah.
that's also the most annoying thing on the planet. But yeah, just don't be a dick.
Yeah. And if you are, then you probably just are a dick. Because there's people that we know from comedy that are you just an asshole? That's all.
Right.
That's just who you are.
If you want to do stand-up, get rid of the fear of talking about the shit you know.
Yeah.
And don't worry. You can't worry, or you can't concern yourself with what people are going to think, because that's going to stifle you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get inhibited, and it's going to show on stage. You just got to fucking find that weird confidence and just talk shit.
And you can't care what people think, like you said. That's like the number one thing I learned, where it's just like, oh yeah, you know what? I think this is funny. And if they don't laugh at trolls, then whoops, you know, I guess I'll just go back to the hotel and feel weird for a night.
I remember people asking me, do your sons hate it when you talk about them? And I'm like, they're the ones that look cool in the story, not me.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Yeah.
But there's nothing you're going to do about it, because I'm still going to do it, because I have to make a living in this world.
There we go. There
I'm
you go.
sorry.
It's the job.
It's happening. All of you do
Done.
something stupid. It's going to be in my act, because I'll remember it.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question. Hey,
All right.
good question.
Good question. Yeah, I'm going to start shortening words too. Forget it. I don't have time for this.
I always say I abbreviate. Abbreviate.
Brevet, bro. There's a
Good
t-shirt.
question. Good question.
All right, team. I think we
Got
did
it?
it. I think we did it. My
Beauty.
room is getting progressively darker. It's weird in here now. So
Look how cool we all think we are with it. I noticed that we all have a musical instrument in the back,
we do. That's true.
3 fucking assholes.
and we can do a band, because
Yeah, we
Will's
could.
got guitar, I got bass, you got keys,
That's true.
and you got
You're
a drum machine in there too, right?
right. Well, yeah, I got one of those mixers.
So,
Oh God, we're such comedians.
all right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining us here at the Lions Den. Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. Go to the Patreon page, patreon.com/lionsdenpod, and talk to you guys soon, right?
Yep. And we'll
Yeah.
see you in the studio soon at some point when
Love you.
all of us are still alive. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
We are friends.